Hi everybody, welcome back.
Hey.
That's Patrick.
That's Mackenzie.
Yeah. If you'll notice, I'm already I'm scooting back. I'm just 3 or 4 inches behind him because I'm just over here every time I give you one of these. Hopefully he can't notice.
Yes, we have discussed in between episodes that apparently we don't want to...
We have our a little viewfinder over here, so little. It's like a huge TV. But I've shrunk it down to the left so I can notice he's trying to peek at me if I'm making a face.
She's concerned that I am able to see what she's doing, therefore
or
giving
if I'm,
away...
smirking or excited about something. I'm allowed to be excited. I just don't want to
You should be.
So, we're talking about Shigaraki over here, and I'm just because he's a villain. We're gonna see him. We'll see. So, I just don't want to spoil anything, but I'm so excited. So, I'll just nestle back.
But now I know when she's in the back.
No, I'll always be in the back. Always. Wanna watch?
Let's watch.
Let's watch.
This is a superhuman society, with 80% of us possessing some uncanny ability. Cities swirled with chaos and confusion following the appearance of these powers, and a new profession emerged. We call those who fight for justice and help others in need, heroes. Oh, by the way, this is the story of how I became the world's greatest hero.
The UA Sports Festival is about to start. It's true that joining a famous hero agency can garner you greater experience and popularity. 1 chance a year, 3 chances in a lifetime. No aspiring hero can afford to miss this festival. That means you better not slack off on your training.
Yes, sir. This sports festival. It's something that the pros
Eyes are so intense.
know. The
It's the
entire
pride.
country will be watching
The pride
very
within.
closely. Think of the sports festival as your debut. You are the fledgling symbol of
The
peace.
terror.
The next All Might, Izuku Midoriya. You must introduce yourself to the world.
I'm telling
and
you.
proudly say, I am here.
Creator loved drawing hands.
But All Might, that's your catchphrase. Besides, what can I do?
You know how the sports festival is set up, right?
Oh yeah, of course. Students are separated by class year, and then the support, business, general studies, and hero courses all fight against each other in a bunch of preliminary trials. Whoever makes it through the initial games face off in the finals. It's basically a big round-robin tournament.
Right! Meaning you'll have plenty of opportunities to sell yourself.
I guess. No! I'm sorry! I mean, what you're saying is absolutely correct, All Might! But honestly, it's kind of hard to get excited about this after everything that just happened at the USJ. Plus, I've already got the world's greatest hero teaching me, so the festival probably isn't my only hope of getting scouted by an agency. And besides, I don't know that I can stand
I
out
do
right
enjoy,
now
like you
considering
mentioned
I did so
before,
horribly
that
on the fitness test and
these
can't
are
control
so
my
manga accurate.
Nobody is better at spouting word vomit than you can.
Right?
Oh, hey, are you okay?
Some heroes always aim for the top, while others happily settle. The difference between those two mindsets has a big impact on how far you go in the real world. I understand how you feel, and I may even be projecting a bit of myself onto you. However, I hope you haven't forgotten the emotions you felt back at the beach during our training.
The UA Sports Festival is in 2 weeks. The whole thing will be live on TV.
Look at how clean it is.
There's no doubt that whoever impresses the audience will have a much better chance of becoming a pro hero one day. We won't know what the games will be until the first day. They could basically throw any sort of trial at us. And so, we have to prepare for all possibilities.
I've never worked hard enough that I had to just scream, but I want to now.
Thank you all!
I love that. She has to study to figure out more materials.
Days passed. All the training made time go by quickly. Before we knew it, it was the morning of the
I
festival.
just love them all.
Everyone, get your game faces on! We're entering the arena soon!
Swallow your fear, swallow your fear, swallow your fear!
Midoriya.
Hey, Todoroki. What's up?
From an objective standpoint, I think it's fairly clear that I'm stronger than you.
Yeah.
However, you've got All Might in your corner helping you out. I'm not here to pry about what's going on between you two. But know that I will beat you.
What's with all these declarations of war lately?
Yeah, what's the big deal? Why are you picking a fight all of a sudden? And right before we get started.
We're not here to be each other's friends. Don't forget, this isn't a team effort.
Wait a sec, Todoroki. I don't know what's going through your head, or why you think you need to tell me that you'll beat me. And yeah, of course you're better than me. In fact, you probably have way more potential than anyone in the hero course. That's why you got in so easily.
Midoriya, maybe you're being a little hard on yourself, and us.
No, he's right, you guys. All the other courses, they're coming for us with everything they've got. I want to be the world's greatest hero! We're all gonna have to fight to stand out. And I'll be aiming for the top, too.
Fine.
Get those cameras prepped, media hordes! This year we're bringing you some of the hottest performances in sports festival history, guaranteed. I've only got one question before we start this show. Are you ready? Let me hear you scream as our students make their way to the main stage!
Come on, Izuku.
Remember, Mom doesn't know anything.
You must introduce yourself to the world and proudly say, I am here.
Hell yeah.
All Might, I won't let you down. I didn't know there'd be so many people.
I hope we're still able to give our best performances, even though all these eyes are watching us. I suppose it's just another aspect of being a hero we all have to learn to get used to.
President Mike sure did talk us up a lot. Kinda makes me nervous. How you feeling, man?
I'm not worried. It makes me want to win this thing even more.
They haven't been getting nearly as much screen time, but this next group is still chock full of talent. Welcome, Hero Course Class 1B! Next up, General Studies Classes C, D, and E! Support Classes F, G, and H! And finally, Business Classes I, J, and K!
Yeah.
Give it up for all of UA's first-year contestants!
Now the introductory speech.
R-rated.
This year's chief umpire for the first years is the R-rated hero, Midnight!
Amazing. Seriously, the other years don't know what they're missing.
Someone should talk to Miss Midnight about what she's wearing.
Yeah, that costume should come with a warning.
Appropriate apparel for a high school.
It's fully covered.
Silence, everyone. And for the student pledge, we have Katsuki Bakugo.
He's the first year rep?
I guess that hothead did finish first in the entrance tests.
Only for the hero course exams.
Oh, right.
That girl obviously hates us.
Yeah, and we've got Bakugo to thank for them not liking our class.
I just want to say, I'm gonna win.
I knew he'd say something like that! What did he say?
So full of venom! Why would you be so disrespectful? You're representing us all!
Not my fault. The rest of you are just stepping stones to my victory.
I'm gonna crush this overconfident jerk! I can't wait to knock him down to size!
I don't think it is overconfidence. The old Kachan would have laughed while saying that, making it a joke.
I also
This
feel
is
like
him pushing himself.
other class guy with the eye bags. He's got to be related to Aizawa.
And turning all the rest of us into targets.
It just seems like that would be his son.
Without further ado, it's time for us to get started.
UA really doesn't believe in letting us catch a breath, huh?
This is where you begin feeling the pain. The first fateful game of the festival. What could it be? Ta-da!
So it's gonna be an obstacle course.
All 11 classes will participate in this treacherous contest. The track is 4 kilometers around the outside of the stadium. I don't want to restrain anyone, at least in this game. As long as you don't leave the course, you're free to do whatever your heart desires. Now then, take your places, contestants.
You must introduce yourself to the world
and proudly say I am here.
I have to be smart about this. I'm still not able to control One for All yet, so I have to be careful when I use it. That means I have to go beyond. I hope you're watching, All Might!
And we're off to a racing start! How about some color commentary, Mummy Man?
How did you talk me into this?
What should we be paying attention to in the early stages of the race?
The doorway.
They got practice with this, right?
Yeah.
This is the first obstacle. Apologies.
No fair!
Nice trick, Todoroki!
I won't let you get away so easily! You icy hot bastard!
You froze me in place once before. It won't happen again.
Better wait for the right time to show off my work.
So they are good at using their powers, huh?
I didn't expect so many people to dodge that, especially those from other classes.
You think you're so cool, but I've outsmarted you! How pathetic, Todoroki! Beat this! My special attack!
Somebody had to do it.
Are you okay?
It's those robots from the entrance exam.
Oh, enemies that showed up out of nowhere! I bet we're in for a treat here! A test on strength and cunning! It's a Robo Inferno!
Holy smokes.
That's a little one.
0-point villains from the practical test?
Seriously?
She didn't have to do it.
So
She didn't
this
have
is
to do
what
it.
the other students faced in their entrance exams.
Where's the school even get the funding for these things?
They obviously went through a lot of trouble, but I wish they'd prepared something a little more difficult. Especially since my dear old dad is watching.
Damn.
No big deal.
Like nothing.
Dude, stop the robot! Look, between their legs, we can get through!
Careful now. I froze them while they were off their balance.
Big brain.
On purpose.
God, I'll say.
Todoroki from Class 1A pulling ahead to an early lead with a devastating display! Amazing! He's one we should watch! It almost seems unfair! Thoughts?
His attack was both offensive and defensive.
No wonder he was let in on recommendations! He'd never even fought those Robo Infernos before, but they didn't stand a chance against his jaw-topping moves!
Yeah, Todoroki is getting quite the lead.
Gotta hurry.
You can't beat those, son! Get out of there! Please just run away from me, baby!
I have to get past these robots while looking out for other obstacles. Holy crap, I'm gonna die! Why won't my feet move? Come on. Think.
No! Dang it!
What, are you enjoying this or something?
God!
Yes!
That's been one of the worst cliffhangers yet.
I know. Isn't it good though?
Oh man, I am excited.
Oh, the hype of this whole thing. Whole thing. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah.
Super surprised to hear the line from Todoroki saying his father is watching. 'Cause I was just guessing that the other kid would maybe have oh yeah, my dad's Aizawa. Or so that's cool. I have no idea where that's going. I'm really curious how quickly or not Midoriya is gonna have his debut. I'm still waiting for that cool, I'm here. Like, if it's going to be now that he's going to, like, sock the robot again like he did in the exams. Or, yeah, I don't know. But that one, I was just amped the whole time. Like, I just wanted to watch this whole competition. That was brutal having that cut off.
I was going to say, President Mike, the announcer, really, like, it's supposed to be a super hype-up person, but even Japanese voice actor, English voice actor, it just, between that and the music, just the hype.
Mm-hmm.
Just the hype.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know. It feels like I'm at a sporting event.
Right?
I'm just like, oh, I have no idea who's going to win.
So that's all I have for this episode. Do you have anything else you'd like to say?
Man, I'm spacing. Was it this episode or was it the previous one where we saw them training, like the quick montage?
This one.
It was this one, right? Okay.
It's so fast-paced.
Yeah, I love it. Like you said, just jumping in. Now that we've got at least most the origin story of stuff, we can just cool, let's do all the superhero stuff. But I loved that because we haven't seen a whole lot of her powers yet, but Yaoyorozu's studying just to be like, I need to learn the material components of all these things, and that was cool. Because everyone else is, doing the usual things. Just like, oh yeah, we're working out, we're training, we're doing whatever. But oh, she got to work out her brain. That's cool.
What do you think about the Declaration of War? Do you think it'll come to fruition? Do you think anything will happen with it?
I mean, yeah, well, in the sense that I do think somebody's going to get replaced, yes. As far as war being
You were thinking purple-haired dude. I was thinking Todoroki.
Oh, yes, because he said, I will beat you.
There's a lot of declarations of war.
Yeah, Lightning Guy.
Denki.
Kaminari, forgive me, I will get these names at some point. Even he had called that out.
I'm hungry, I'm sorry.
He had said, oh my god, so many declarations of war today. I'm like, I don't know, he's, being one of the recommendation students, he's gotta be tough to beat. I mean, I don't really have any theories for him, but I know that we are hearing this story of My Hero Academia from future Deku, because he said that this is the story of how I became the most powerful hero in the world. I don't know if that means he's gonna win or anything, but it is I don't know, how do you beat Todoroki? He just decimated that robot like nothing. And that was cool that you had pointed out that they didn't know what the entrance exams were, because they're oh, we didn't have to do that. What are these? And even her comment of just how does the school have money to make these? I think, I don't know. I like his character. I don't know if I would necessarily get along with him as a fellow student, but I do like him as a viewer, because he is OP. He is super strong, and he's smart, and he's strategic, and he's 100% a force to be reckoned with. And I don't know how you beat him without really plus ultraing yourself. So that's what I'm gonna talking of creative uses. I'm curious how Midoriya is gonna show off and debut himself. And I'm curious what his catchphrase is gonna be. I think when they said but that's your line, I wonder what his line is going to be. So that's all I got. I'm just hyped. I'm really bummed that was the cutoff point. I was just what? So very excited to continue.
Thank you all so much for fanning out with us.
Fans out.
Plus Ultra.